So this question of what to do about public safety in Williamsburg has been an active conversation for the last 10, 20, even more years. And really it's driven by the fact that the two facilities where fire and police are located now just don't work. They just don't make sense.
Our new engine is a fantastic fire engine. We have to have the mirrors all the way in because they clear the doors by about that much backing it in, which that alone makes it hard for people to get the trucks in and out. But beyond that, it makes it harder to drive because the mirrors are so far in that we can't see as far out on the sides of the truck.
Our current facilities are undersized. They were built for the equipment back in the day when it was built, and now our equipment is bigger, it's heavier. We really need a central place to keep everything where the people that work for our town are safe working, where they don't have to pull a truck out so they can fill the air tanks.
There's community members who are working super hard and then they go to their facility and it's falling apart. It just seems like our community deserves a fire station that is equal to the hearts of the members who are putting in their time and their service to take care of the community.
One thing that I think people in the public don't realize is that if you do become a victim of a crime or you have to go talk to the police department about something sensitive and personal, there is no place to do this here in town, and we want to provide a building where people feel comfortable coming in. We have a room next door here that poses as not only our evidence storage locker, but our armory, our copy room, our server room, our locker room, and officer workspace all combined into one.
The OPM committee that was appointed has done a lot of work. They've done a lot of structural engineering studies of the old Helen James School and found structural deficiencies in the truss system and the roof.
We considered three scenarios. One of those was a freestanding building next to the Helen E. James School. Another was a building next to the Helen E. James School that would also incorporate use of the school. The third scenario we looked at was the difficult scenario of taking down the Helen E. James School and potentially putting the building there in its place.
It makes most sense. I agree with the committee wholeheartedly that as much as having graduated from that building and it's been a part of the picture of the landscape of the town for years, it just doesn't make sense to try and spend $2 million or better to upgrade it to just its status as a building.
And I'm also heartbroken that we may possibly have to tear down the James School. It means a lot to the town and a lot to me, but I'm also a realist. And unless we can get a benefactor to come forward with a lot of money, we may not be able to keep it. But it's definitely more important that we have a new safety complex.
This is important for the town to support the volunteers who work in the fire department. We need to give them the space and the facilities to do the work they do. And this is also important to support our police department, who also need the facilities, and we want to be able to attract the best talent to work in our police department as well. So please support the public safety complex.
So we encourage people to come out to learn more about the work that's been done, to share their ideas and be a part of this conversation of where we go next. Leading up to the vote in April, we'll have two information sessions, one of those on Wednesday, March 3rd, and the other on Saturday, March 20th. Again, those will be a chance to come out to hear about the work that's gone into this, to look at some of the sketches and information that we've been able to pull together, and again, to share your opinion. So we hope you'll join us for that. There also have been robust conversations online that we encourage people to take a look at and participate in, and most importantly, we hope you'll come out and vote in April, whichever way you feel about this.